Well, we're live, L-I-V-E, but we're not listed. Let's get this sucker together, because it's BluntJamz. It's the BluntJamz night. There we go, here to my vidges. My vidges. Put this sucker together. Seems like, once again, I'm having technical difficulties. It's weird. It's like I take a little bit of a siesta from the old YouTubes, and I have technical difficulties when I try to get back. It's like, what is going on, man? What is going on? I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's make it public. That's weird how everything seems to be going slow today. So we're definitely public and we're live. L-I-V-E. I'm ready to get some jams in here. But you know, everything's kind of technical difficulty. Happy Wednesday. Thursday. Not Wednesday, it's a Thursday, by the way. Definitely a Thursday. Or maybe we'll get some jams going on. Like I said, I've had technical difficulties today. It's been a weird day, weird Thursday. Everything seems to be going slow. All that stuff. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. I got gremlins. Straight up gremlins today, my friends. This is not good. Yeah. Maybe we won't have the jams tonight for the blunt. We got the blunt, but no jams. Yeah, no jams, I guess. Closing that. We have to go back to the YouTubes, because for some reason, my YouTube app decided to, hey, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. I had some really nice jams lined up. There we go. Here's a little Grateful Dead. Maybe not. This is why I don't take vacations from YouTube. Everything has gremlins when I leave. Stonard, what's up, man? I'm having technical difficulties here. Jim, how's it going? I'm having technical difficulties. This is why I don't take a vacation from YouTube, because when I return, I have gremlins. I have gremlins like a motherfucker. And so, maybe we won't have jams tonight. We have the fucking blunt right the fuck here, but no motherfucking jams, because fucking YouTube is fucking retarded. Fucking Google is fucking retarded. Fuck Google, fuck YouTube. That's what I say. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Fucking Google. And they're rich, commie, motherfucking bastards. I gotta go make sure everything is cool over at at the dispensary. Usually I get that going on. Nah, don't tell me to calm down. You calm down, motherfucker. Hadley, how the hell are you, man? David, is this David Bailey? Holy smokes, man. Now I know who you are. I thought you were some troll bebopping in here. Hey, brother man, how you doing, man? How you doing? Need to come and join me for some blunt jams. Look at this. Look at this blunt. Look at the blunt I got rolled for blunt jams, man. I didn't know you. I did not know you follow me on the old YouTubes here. That's cool. That's cool. My brother David. This is my friend David. My brother David. Right there. Say hi. He's a good friend of mine. He's known me. I've known him since he was a little feller. Since he was a little feller, he was my bong. When I met David, my bong was taller than David. I'm going over here to the Google store and making sure see if I can update my YouTube Music app and see what's going on with the YouTube Music app. Yeah, I gotta update it. Looks like I gotta update it. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Yeah, I have some really creeper. What's up, brother David? What, you going in a few days to get your driver's license back? Boy, dude, that's what I'm talking about, man. Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. I gotta go shut the gate. Be right back. All right. Sorry, I gotta go get some stuff taken care of. Shut the gate. I gotta go lock it here in a minute. Funeral hostess with the mostest. Good evening, brother man. Hope you're doing swell well. And Groovy Jim's back. Welcome back, Jim. Creeper's just a creeper. You had to stand on the couch. What? What? Dang, son. That's a bummer. I'm trying to get the jams going on for the blunt. But like I said, I'm having technical difficulties on everything. So once again, let me get this little jams going on here. Or you guys like, you know, your yaps and stuff. There's a little Grateful Dead. Little Grateful Dead for you. Here comes the sunshine, man. You know. My friend David. Davey. I've known him for a long time. Alexander! How's it going, brother man? Hope you're doing swell well. I'm totally hip and groovy. be right back. Enjoy some Grateful Dead.
Laughing all 49. Get out, fans, don't just stand there dreaming. Get out the way. Get out the way. Maybe try it 2 times, maybe more. No, you got shoes to wear when you find love. Why hold out for more?
Sorry about that. I had to go do my obligations, my responsibilities to the dispensary here. Make sure everything is locked up. Everything's all right. So I don't know about you fine folks, but I'm ready to burn one down. I'm definitely ready to burn one down. I'm gonna see if I can get over here to the tubes of the U of the music. Far out, man. That's all I had to do. Heck yeah. I was worried because I have a nice lineup for you guys. We're going way back to the 1967, the summer of love. The summer of love. Here's a little electric music. Electric music for your mind and your body. From Country Joe McDonald and the Fish. Yes, yes. So, Country Joe McDonald is one of my favorite 60s bands. You know, I have a lot of, favorite 60s bands that I dig. But here's, Country Joe McDonald is definitely, and the Fish is definitely unique. Let's fire this bad puppy up. What are we smoking on tonight, my friends? What are we smoking on tonight for this blunt? It's peach. Peach. Mariando. No, peach. Peach crescendo. Peach crescendo is the strain. Oh, fart on, man. Fart on, brother Mark. Fart on. I like them thick and lit, man. So, this week I've been taking a little bit of a little siesta from the coffee talk. I'm still drinking coffee in the morning, don't get me wrong, but I've been kind of sleeping in. I've been having some late nights and fun stuff with a lady friend. So, in the mornings, that was a little Flying High by Country Joe and the Fish, man. We're going to play this album to its fullest. So, yes, I've been completely out and about at night, dating, alley, tomcatting. You just call me, I've just been a tomcat, okay? Just consider that. I've been a tomcat. And so I've been getting home late. The other night I didn't get home till 5:30 in the morning. So that's been going on with BluntJamz. Or with Coffee Talk.
She hides in an attic concealed on a shelf. Behind volumes of literature based on herself. And runs across the pages like some tiny elf, knowing that it's hard to find way back in her mind, winds up spending all of her time trying to memorize every line.
Yeah, it's on this album, Sweet Lorraine. That's what we're listening to.
Sweet Lorraine, sweet lady of death wants me to die, so she can come sit by my bedside and sigh.
So last week's BluntJamz, the Lilac Diesel, had me so lit up, I was still lit up and cadoodled on Friday. On Friday, like I went to bed and woke up still cadoodled. Good stuff, man. I like what I'm puffing on. It's good stuff too.
Go insane and finally blow out my brain. Sweet Lorraine, sweet Lorraine,
Sweet Lorraine.
well, you know that it's a shame and a pity you were raised up in the city and you never learned nothing about country ways.
This is Country Joe and the Fish.
All about country ways. The joy of life, she dresses in black.
Yeah, that was last week's BluntJamz, Xander. Was Lilac Diesel. This week's BluntJamz is Peach.
Secrets engraved
Hold on.
in her back.
Peach Crescendo. Peach Crescendo.
The face keeps flashing that she's got a knack. But you know, when
So that's
you
this
look
week's
into
BluntJamz.
her eyes,
But yeah, that Lilac Diesel is the beast freaking
you have
neat.
to memorize.
I actually,
And the only way you'll
I actually
ever
bought
get
some just to have some.
is to let her do her thing
Some
and
Lilac
then
Diesel.
watch you die, sweet Lorraine.
Come on.
Sweet Lorraine. Now she's the one who gives us all those magical things. And reads us stories of
pull
a
some Lilac
pretty
Diesel out.
chick.
This is what mine looks like. Not like that. There we go.
Then she passes out a whole new basket of rings that when you put on your hand makes you one of the angel band and gives you the power to be a man. But what it does for her you never quite understand. Sweet Lorraine,
Sweet Lorraine.
Sweet Lorraine. Well, you know that it's a shame and a pity you were raised up in the city and you never learned nothing about country ways. How about country ways? How about country ways? Yeah.
A little Sweet Lorraine by Country Joe and the Fish. Such a groovy jam. I'm glad I have this album for tonight's enjoyment for BluntJamz. No, it's the name of this song is Death Sound by Country Joe and the Fish. We're listening to the album, The Electric Music for the Mind and Body to its Fullest. We're listening to the full album tonight, my friends.
I hear that death sound, baby. Oh, like an echo in my brain. Hear that death sound, baby. Oh, like an echo in my brain.
that's good.
I'll never be the same. I feel the black nails are pounding now. Yes, into the coffin of our love.
And I do believe this album came out in 1967, The Summer of Love. I'm pretty sure that they played this album to its fullest at the Monterey Pop Festival in Monterey, California in 1967.
We're like a flag shouted on now. Don't know that I have killed the snow white dove. I've killed the dove.
Yeah, my friend David's hanging out here tonight in the chat room. My friend David Bailey. At first when he popped in, I thought he was a troll. One of those folks who like to pop in on me and be weird. But it's my buddy David. So, man, like, it's good to see you. It's really good to see you in the old VW bus tonight, brother man. He's one of the folks that actually got to see know me when I first bought this VW bus. I got to see the VW bus when I first bought it. So. But like I said, man, when I met my friend David, he was a young little feller, and I had a 6-foot bong. I do believe it was a 6-foot bong, if I'm not mistaken, David. But I had a bong taller than him. I think he had to stand on a chair. I think we were talking about this earlier. He had to stand on a chair just to hit it. Can you imagine having to stand on a chair just to hit a bong? Woo! Let me tell you. David, my buddy David, he knew me before I even had a VW bus. He knew me when I was driving around a little lowrider pickup truck. It was actually a Ford Ranger Splash, one of those splashes. It was an extended cab Ford Ranger Splash that I had lowered. That was a little Death Sound by Country Joe and the Fish. We're listening to the full album, Electric Music for the Mind and Body. For tonight's BluntJamz, we're just yip-yapping about when I was a young man driving a lowrider. Can you imagine me driving a lowrider? Yeah, it was green. David remembers it was green. It was like a candy apple green.
Silver at the moon, while waters rush down the mountain tongue, my organs play a circus tune. I dance to the wonder of your
This is Proposey Mouth
and sing
by Country Joe and the Fish.
joy of your knees.
Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. I used to have some nice bongs, but I don't have any bongs. The closest thing I have to a bong now is this water pipe. That's the closest thing I have to a bong. It's nice. There's water down in here. It's a little bubbler, what they call a bubbler.
The wind, while scores of glittering bugs and flies dance polka on her limb. I whistle symphonies of your face and laugh for your hair so fine.
Man, man, this peach. How is this stuff called? Peach crescendo. The peach crescendo really makes me cough, man.
Reeds and grass, the marching drums make a joyous sound. I hunger for your porpoise mouth and stand erect for love. The sun burns up the winter sky and all the earth.
Such a groovy album, man. You know, like, I wish they'd bring music like this back. I really do. But you know, the 60s, you know, they came and gone, you know, and people are like, leave the 60s alone, man. You know, leave the 60s alone. But the 60s were really groovy, man. That's why it's a really groovy time. People were different back then. Little section 43 by Country. Oh yeah, man. You know, the 60s and 70s, man, especially the 60s, you know, it was a unique time, you know. I don't think the world has seen such a profound change since the 60s as what's going on now. Now is obviously different, but the world is in so much turmoil and chaos. The world hasn't seen something this chaotic since the 60s. And this, obviously, how everything is chaotic now, blows the 60s out of the water because it's just a different time and different culture, you know. But in the 60s, you know, people were like, yo, you know, they were really waking up to some things. And I think that really is what scared the establishment. You know, when I'm talking about the establishment, man, is the government, man, the folks in power, man. You know what I'm saying? This is like pretty much what was going on in the 60s. And, you know, the craziest thing is the same time they discovered the true power of television programming in the 60s. And that's why they call it programming, for certain reasons, my friends. Certain reasons. And it's just not just what television is. It's, you know, it's obviously it's the airwaves and the radio waves and shit like that, you know. You know, Tesla, you know, he pretty much invented what we have today as what we know is radio waves, television waves, you know, Bluetooth signals. You know, you can thank Mr. Tesla for that. You know, Nikola Tesla, my friends. You know, this is long before the 60s, you know, long before the 60s. We're talking about way back in the 1920s, you know, Tesla and Edison. You know, good friends, you know, in public or in private. In public, you know, they were rivals. You know, I can go on and on about these two cats. You know, yes. But here we all are stuck in the year 2020. Such a unique number, you know. And I look past a lot of things, my friends. I look past a lot of bullshit in the world because I know what good that is supposed to be. I mean, a lot of people don't understand this, man. A lot of people don't get it, man. But, you know, you gotta think. You know, you really gotta close, you know, those perceptions that you've been given your whole lives and just really think for a fucking moment. Here in 2020, you know how everything is so fucked and everything is weird. You gotta think, my friends. Honestly think. There's gotta be better, right? You know, and there is. You just gotta look past the veil of bullshit. Get off the carnival ride. You know, the monotony of life. And really just, I mean, I wish I could just throw it out to you guys and just lay it up on the line and be like, yo, you know, there's so much more in the world than just working 9 to 5. I work 9 to 5, but it's not 9 to 5, it's 7:30 to 3:30. And then some, plus some days. But you know what I'm fucking saying, you know? There's more to life than getting up, eating, shitting, jerking off, whacking off, whatever, going to work, doing your fucking shit, or whatever the hell you do during the day, coming home, or just doing that, and going to fucking eat, sleep, and jerk off, and that's it. You know? There's more to life than that, my friends. There's more to life than the daily bullshit. There's more to life than you guys really, really understand. And I'm just telling to you guys how it is from experience. You know, I mean, I'm not saying you need to go, you know, sell your shit and live in a van down by the fucking river, man. I'm not telling you this. I'm not telling anybody this, but I think everybody in the fucking world needs to change their living ways, man. You know, down fucking grade for a fuck moment. You know, take your shit, give it away, sell it, whatever the fuck you want to do, because that shit is just shit. You know, it's what you have over your head at the time, you know. And if you want to have a motherfucking palace, so fucking be it. If you want to have a modest fucking house, that's fucking groovy too. If you want to live in a fucking tent out in the fucking desert or out in the national fucking forest, now that's bad to the ass, you know. It's whatever the fuck you want to do. But what matters is what's above your fucking head right the fuck now. You know? And what's going on right the fuck now with you. You know? That's what matters. When you go to sleep at night and you're like, what did I do with my day? And you can look back at your day and say, I did something. You know? I did something is better than nothing. Hey, that's a little section 43.
Yonder in the sky now.
By the Country Joe and the Fish. We're just cruising on down into some super bird. Yeah, smoking on some fucking reefer tonight, my friends. Some badass weed we're smoking on tonight. It's got yours truly meditation deep tonight. Just throwing it out there like it's supposed to be thrown out there.
Come out, Lyndon, with your hands held high. Drop your guns, baby, and reach for the sky. I've got you surrounded and you ain't got a chance. Send you back to Texas, make you work on your ranch, yeah.
Now this song's about LBJ. When this song came out, obviously there were some political times in the 60s. I honestly think Country Joe McDonald, which I'm pretty 100% sure he's still alive today, the writer and the singer of this song, he needs to rewrite this song about that pig warmonger motherfucker Trump, all trumping up, all trumped up, Trump. Write this song about this motherfucker, you know.
What else more? I got the Fantastic Four and Dr. Strange to help on his way. Said, come out and Lyndon with your hands held high. Drop your guns, baby, and reach for the sky. Got you surrounded, you ain't got a chance. Send you back to Texas, make you work on your ranch. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you, if there was some president in office in the 60s like Trump, holy shit, they would flip out. That was Super Bird by Country Joe McDonald and the Fish. But I'm serious, man. You know, if Donald Trump was in office in the 60s instead of Tricky Dick Nixon, oh, Tricky Dick Nixon, you damn straight people be flipping the fuck out, man. They'd be like, fuck you. They'll be like, take more of this fucking acid, see what the fuck is going on. That, man, they would be, fuck you, pay me, no deals. Lovely Times by Country Joe McDonald. Sad and lonely times. Sorry, sad and lonely times.
The snow through the man good, you know it's always understood that she's my love. This I know, this I know. So
because you know, we as an American, I think a lot of folks have forgotten the word America. You know, I mean, unification, man. America, we care. You know, in one we care. America. What we care, my friends. You know, this is America. This ain't no Monopoly game. This ain't no game of life. You know, this is America. We all have the right to be who we want to be. You know, it's written in the pursuit of happiness. You know, I mean, shit. Why can't we, you know, go to bed every night and be like, what today, what item, what thing, what thing made me happy? And you gotta think about what those things are. You talk about the comment, blah, 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 huh, Stonered? I can't even mention that. I can't even say the name of that comment. Won't even return for another 82,000 years, man. 82,000 years. Can you imagine what the world's going to be like in 82,000 years when that comment returns? It'll be like, dude, you guys are different, or we're not going to even fucking be here. You know? I mean, I don't know. Here's a little song called Love by Country Joe McDonald and the Fish, a.k.a. Country Joe and the Fish.
You wanna try? I got love, love, I said love, sweet love, I got love, baby, yeah. Well, I can tell by your smile what you wanna do. See in your eyes, you got the feeling too.
Oh yeah, Jim?
Baby, it's time to move.
That's kind of a groovy, quinky, dinky. You know, I've never said this to anybody, but I wrote a science fiction book. I sure did. It's and I guess you can say, you know, loosely autobiography, you know, loosely based on me, like some of my paranormal adventures, you know, when I was a paranormal investigator, and then it's just like, it's a science fiction, so you got to indulge a little bit, you know. It's like, it's just loosely based, but then, you know, it's like you got to think about the fun stuff, you know. So
Deep in my heart, baby, I know that you care. Deep in my heart, baby, the feeling is there. Oh, I got something.
it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty. It's like it probably could be like 2 novels or 2 books, man. You know, maybe 3. You know, if there's a make it into a movie, it'd be like Lord of the Rings type of shit. Like, I have pretty cool shit in it, man. Like where like you're in like a snow like tank / SUV. It's like you know, it's like one of those snow I can't remember. They're like Soviet. There's like these Soviet Antarctic ice cruisers. You know, I guess that's what you could call it, because they're loosely based on the 1930s American ice cruiser. But in this novel, it's like that I wrote. You're like cruising in one of these things, man, through the forests. You know, like of the deep woods of like Washington State, Oregon, looking for Bigfoot. But you live in this thing with a crew of like 5 up to 2 months at a time, where you're like stationed in the woods, in the deep woods, just hunker down, looking for Bigfoot, and all the paranormal shit that can happen out there from like, space, how, the movie Fire in the Sky, them guys got fucking seen that damn spaceship and that dumb son of a bitch. Went out there like, I'm gonna kiss the aliens, and the aliens done kissed his ass and took his ass and anal raped him to like a motherfucker. Those weren't aliens, man. Unbeknownst to that dumb son of a bitch, those are fucking really mean fucking future us's, man. There's these grays, they call them the grays. They're like two variations of future us's, man, that turns out to be the grays, and the grays are just like biological fucking weirders, man. But there's like, and then there's the other ones who just like, they got like that evil human conscience of like war, and still, it's kind of like loosely like, the time machine shit. I don't know if you ever watched or read the book Orson G. Wells, H.G. Wells, I'm sorry, The Time Machine, man. And this is a freaking bitchin' blunt tonight, my friends. I wish you guys were here to enjoy this with me. I'll light this son of a bitch back up, man. Shit, man. I'm not even I gotta go catch up on your guys' comments, man. I get yapping. Send Country Joe McDonald Pure. That's cool, man. Is that like his old Berkeley address? Man, Country Joe McDonald, this album is just, I was listening to it this morning a little bit, and so I was like, dude, this is nice BluntJamz. I was listening to it at work. This is bass and strings. It's really bluesy, there's a lot of blues, to this album. I'm really surprised they didn't go, far. They're one of the big performers at Woodstock '69, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew this or not. Yeah, Country Joe and the Fish was there, and then Country Joe Solo was there. So he was there with his band, and then he did solo shit. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. It was his old address in Berkeley. I think it's his old address in Berkeley. I think he actually lives in Pacifica, California now. No, don't quote me on that shit, man. I don't know, I'm not like Roman encyclopedia over here, but I think he lives in Pacifica, California now, which is really close to the Bay Area, which is still the Bay Area. Yes, man, I'm still puffing on this blunt. We got a little bit of a late start on it. Then, man, I'm definitely gonna give this 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. So when, for this stuff, the Peach Crescendo. So I'm definitely gonna have to leave a nice review today. The Cannabis Dispensary from the old Westphalia Chronicles. It was good shit. Definitely what they call good shit from the 1970s. Now, if I was to take this blunt, I'm back in if I was taking this 1970s, which is actually fucking possible, man, because if it was, you know, theoretically, let's say if you could travel this VW bus right now in 1970 something, because anything past 1970, this bus couldn't go past because this motherfucking bus didn't exist. But let's say if I go to like 1974 and want to take this blunt with me, be like, hey, you fucking hippie, smoke some weed with me, man. I couldn't do it. I could not fucking do it, you know. 1974. B, I couldn't do it because I didn't exist in 74. I could do it in 76. Still, this motherfucker didn't exist. Even if I could,
charges that might surprise you and helps you fix them. What's in your wallet?
let's say if I could hand this motherfucker to a hippie in 1977, a year after I was born, like, here, hippie, hit this blunt. Hippie would never ever come back down from his. He'd be like, ah! He wouldn't know what the fuck hit him. They did not have 20. This is like 26% THC, I think is what it was rated. They didn't. 1970s, it was like 5 to 10% THC. I mean, a hippie wouldn't know what to do. Oh, but it was that's just how it worked, man. Now, now I got a buddy, you know, a really good buddy. You guys want to talk about cannabis now? I got a good buddy. He has some cannabis seeds that was found in kind of like tree sap, kind of like, you know, the stuff like you've seen on Jurassic Park. You know, that shit exists, man. That shit exists, my friends. You know, they find different shit in tree saps that's from like the prehistoric and all that shit. Well, he has cannabis seeds from the prehistoric era. Yes, my friends, the marijuana, the good shit, grew just like it did today in the prehistoric era. And I'm very curious to see how it would grow. It's a cannabis seed. It's you know, it's a little bit bigger than your normal cannabis seed. I've seen, you know, he's like 7 or 8 of them. I think 8 of them is what he has, and they're about the size of a pea. You know, like a pea. You know, like, you know, pea, like not you pea, but you pea. You know, the little pea soup. You know, the peas. You know, the vegetable you eat. About that size is a cannabis seed from the prehistoric era. It's one of those something. I mean, he's a super duper smart pot grower, man. Like, this guy is a freaking. He should be working for like. Well, he should have been working for NASA. Now he should be working for that fucker Elon Musk, you know, and SpaceX and all that shit. And he can very well be working for this motherfucker, but he's like, nope, I'm gonna grow the fucking best weed on the planet and not fucking. Dude, he don't share, man. That's what's fucked up, man. I mean, he shares, but and I understand why he don't like sharing. So next time I'm in California, I can't wait. This is a groovy album, man. Yeah, here's a little Grace. This is the last song of the album. Grace is the name of the Jam. The Country Joe and the Fish. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. It definitely was. This is a little 7-minute jam. So we got a little time to yip yap and say our goodbyes. But it's been fun hanging out with you guys this evening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exactly, Jim. You know, whatever their time path may be, but they need to find it on their own, you know. on their own. But they got to keep that in mind. As we each individual have our own time path to follow. That's why we can't travel forward to our time and see what the fuck happens, because you know that path hasn't been done yet, man. And then we go back a little bit, just a little bit, because that path has been traveled, man. So long as it's the same time path that you traveled on, you're fucking far the fuck out, man. But let me tell you, man, we all have choices, my friends. We all have choices if we take a shit right now, or take a shit tomorrow, or take a shit, you know, what the fuck, man. We have a choice for McDonald's, or we have a choice for Taco Bell. But you know, if we choose McDonald's, there's a whole nother time path where you choose Taco fucking Bell, and you got the taco shits from hell, and you're fucking waking the fuck up like, oh the fuck. Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna hand this over to Dave. Dave, it's been fun. This is for you. This is for old nomadic Dave. You know, he holds on to the blunt till next Thursday. Till next Thursday, you hold on to that.
Warm wind to touch the trees, colored blue, and flash the moon to paint blue my heart. Warm wind to touch the trees, colored blue, and flash the moon to paint.
It's been fun hanging out, y'all. Definitely has been fun hanging out with you guys. I am totally cadoodled. I don't know about you guys. I can't even see straight right now. Nothing is working. I don't even know if you guys are still getting a signal, because all of a sudden everything started going schizoid on me, man. Go fucking figure. Fucking Google. Google. You want to Google? You can go Google your own Google self, man. Go Google yourself, Google. You know, I'm going to tell you a little something about Google, my friends. You know, and I don't care if I have to go on a vacation again. Okay? Remember the movie Hot Tub Time Machine? Where, I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie, Hot Tub Time Machine. Hot Tub Time Machine, there was a sequel called Hot Tub Time Machine 2. But on the original Hot Tub Time Machine, one of the characters changes the name. He owns Google, but he changes the name to Yugle, or something like that. I can't remember the actual name of the character. It's kind of a silly movie. I haven't seen it in a couple years. Oh wow, I was waiting for him to cue the ending. But I don't know, man. They just scared the shit out of me. Let me tell you, man, I got gremlins in here. I don't know if you guys know what gremlins are. Have you guys ever heard of gnome machine or machine gnomes? I don't know if y'all have ever heard of machine gnomes, but
when you're feeling lost, just follow your star. Let it light your way when you're in the dark. Keep on keeping on till you believe in you. You gotta have a dream to make a dream come true. Learn to
my friends. You guys have a good evening. I will see you definitely next Thursday for some Blunt Jams. If the old universe allows, be kind to one another. Stay groovy. Okay? Just stay fucking groovy, for fuck's sake. Stay healthy. Peace, love, and BW Grease. The Bluntcast is now fucking over.